Okay, you can see the board and just yesterday we have discussed about the properties of the soil. As I also have discussed with you, how the soil is, how you identify the soil when you have in your area, suppose in your laboratory or in your hand, then how you can identify that soil is useful, especially in which type of crops, or whether that soil is useful for the construction, for the making the any kind of the utensils. Because are using the utensils made from the soil. Okay, so these soil are important. How it is identified? How you identify this? So we have very first, that is the soil which has the most or large amount of the particles or fine amount of particles, or the mixing of the large amount and fine amount of particles. That we have explained everything about the loamy soil, clay soil and sandy soil. So after that we want to know that, okay, physical texture, physical understanding of the soil is there. Physically the product which we have, we know that these are the changes, these are the things which we have. But what other advantage, what other properties are important in the soil? So as just we discussed, with the activity you can also understand. Just you have a square of 50 by 50 centimeter in the Kacha road, and in your home, which is a floor, anywhere, not home or side by side, you have roadside, you have floor. If you sprayed the water, and you notice that which one have the fastest or the easiest or the simplest way of percolation, or simply percolate the water inside. So you can see the Kacha road which we have, which is there, it will percolate immediately compared to the floor with water which is sprayed on the floor. So this way we can identify, okay, this is the percolation rate, this is the way this have the ability, that we can identify. Now, here you can see the percolation rate which is given ml per minute by the amount of water percolated on time. Amount of water percolated on time, that is the rate of percolation. As the example just I discussed yesterday, that 200 ml of water, if percolated in 10 minutes, then what will the 20 minutes, then what will be the percolation rate? That is 20 ml per minute or 10 ml per minute. If percolation rate, how will you identify the percolation rate? If the 200 ml of water percolated in 20 minutes, then 200 ml divided by 20, then you will find that 10 ml per minute. That is the percolation rate of that. Now, this is the one property we understood about the percolation rate. Just fine. One more thing we want to understand, that is the moisture of the soil. How? See, any soil which you are using in the farming or anywhere, we should find the moisture holding capacity of that soil. When you are doing farming, you should have higher amount of moisture holding capacity soil. Why? Those people have farm at their home, at their house or nearby. They have their own farm. They can check or they can ask to your parents or the farming person who are doing the farming. You can ask that is they are watering in the farm regularly, daily? No. When watering is the purpose, why watering we are doing? Because we want to develop the crop. We want to grow the crop. We want to grow the vegetables. Want to grow the pulses. All these things are only and only can be possible depending on the area and atmosphere and moisture holding capacity of this soil. Now you can observe that in this part of district, there are also farm, but you will see 2-3 days, after 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days gap, the farmer used to watering in the farm. Why after 2-3 days? Because once they do the watering, they have the moisture holding capacity. Understand? They have the moisture holding capacity. Because soil, once the water percolated, the soil observe this water. When they observe the water, it will hold inside. You go nearby your house, if you go nearby, if you find a farm, you can hold it. You can see if you are going in this small holidays, if you are going nearby any farmhouse or somewhere, if you dig the soil in the farm, you will find some moisture inside. Now, let you do one activity. How you do? Take the soil from the farm, from the nearby house. How you will feel or how you will know that the soil which is with you, it contains the moisture. How it is possible? Here is the one. Take the soil and put it in the test tube. As shown in the figure, arrange the all instruments and flame it with the burner. Allow to boil the soil or give sufficient amount of heat to that soil which you have put inside the dish. If you observe, you can see some drops, small drops on the upper part of the test tubes. That means soil holds the moisture. One more example. If you don't know how to boil or how to take the sample of the soil, very simple routine example. If you check in summer, once you are going outside in the afternoon, sometimes you will find water drops on the road. Not on the road, but above the road, you will find a shining surface on the road. Or if you are in desert, you will find some shining surface. That is because heat is given by the sun rays on the soil. The moisture which is present in the soil, it get the heat, and because of this heat, moisture will have the drops which are present inside, it will become evaporate. The evaporation allows these drops to, or the evaporation allows this gaseous water to upper side, will go upper side. When it goes upper side, you will find, you can see a mirror-like structure or water present in the soil. With your eyes, you can also observe during the very hot summer, or and the place where this all house and all these are not present. So when you go highway, where this in the afternoon nobody is there, once you check with your eyes, you check the distance, you will find the drops. You will find the water may be present after 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. You can find that the drops are presence of the water. So when you are checking, when you are going over that place, you have the idea how these water drops are present in the soil. This is the moisture which is present in the soil, and it will get the heat due to the sun rays. One more thing, you can observe the moisture. How? If in the summer you are going outside and in the afternoon there is a perspiration, if it is not the perspiration you are feeling or sweating, which is called as the sweating, when you don't have the sweating on your body or perspiration on your body, and then suddenly you will have a stickiness on your face, stickiness on your hand, you feel a sticky something on your hand and face. That is, you feel it, what is this kind of the things are disturbing you? That is the moisture present in the soil. Because of the moisture within the soil, the sun rays go immediately heating, and water drops go upward direction, and it will stick to your body. This also is the one more example that is moisture present. Now, again, one more point which we have, that is observation of water in the activity 9.6. You can see how the absorption of water is used, how you will find that the absorption of water is very important. So when you check the absorption of water is important, how you check? You take the soil and put this soil in the filter paper and funnel, and take a beaker, take some soil, now add some water, drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop. Don't put all water inside, otherwise what is going to happen? Some part can be observed, some part absorption will be done, some part will go directly inside the beaker. So try to fall or try to drop by drop give the water, and this water will be observed slowly. Once it is observed slowly, then what is going to happen? You can see at some extent soil will stop to absorb. So after all this process, now you record result. The weight of the soil, a gram. Initial volume of water in the measuring cylinder, that is with the UML. UML, why we are finding the UML? Because this is the, we want to make a formula with this process, the calculation. Initial volume, weight of the soil, final volume, then what you get? The water which is observed, or the operation done by the soil, that is U minus VMA. Okay. So what will be the observed soil? The weight of the soil, you will find the water which is observed by the soil, it is U minus 1 gram. That is 1 ml of water has a weight, 1 ml of water has a weight equal to 1 gram. So we find these things in the soil, that exactly how many ml, so how much ml is observed, or how many types of soil have the capacity to observe. Then after doing all these things, you will find the percentage of the soil, that this much percentage of the water is observed by the soil. After that, last topic, that is soil and crops. You understand that whenever you have the soil, you go different places in the India or different places nearby the Gujarat, you might notice that some places have the crops particular for some pulses, particularly some vegetables that grows in some places only. See here, these are the 3 types of the soil where you can notice that, or you have the idea with these 3 types of soil, that these are the main crops is developed or grown by the farmer. See, in the loamy soil, what do you get? The wheat, gram, jute, vegetables. These are the crops. In clay soil, what do you get? Wheat, gram, pulses. And sandy soil, that is coconut and cactus. Now, see, here you can see that all types of soil are useful to some extent. The loamy soil, it is also useful. What it contains? It contains sandy soil, some pebbles, and the mixture of the clay soil. Then also it is helping in the growing the vegetables and crops. Clay soil, very fine particles. Very fine particles, the large proportions are not there. The smaller particles, the larger proportion are very fine particles. You can see wheat, gram, pulses. It is sandy soil. This is, you can see near the coastal area, coastal regions. The coconut, cactus and coconut. Coconut you find near the coastal area, sea area, yes, and that the soil is type of soil, that is the sandy soil. Cactus also in desert you can find the cactus, then also that is the type of the soil is sandy soil. So, students, these are the types of the soil also helps in the growing the fruits and vegetables. In India, these are the all types are available. That is why we are getting the all crops. We get the jute, we get the vegetable, we get the wheat, we get the cactus. We have the coconut trees also. So these are the only topics which we have completed today, and this chapter is also done. So is there any topic you want to understand? You want to understand again? You can ask right now. Today's homework is keywords. Finish these keywords in the biology notebook and send me the photos by today evening so I can check. Yes, students, anything else you want to ask regarding this? Anything you don't understand about this loamy soil, clay soil and sandy soil? Anything you want to ask? Any question?
सर,
Yes, Shivani.
UML क्या होता है?
UML, that is UML is the one of the example in that formula. UML means the water which is you are using. That is only UML. UML nothing special character in this science. UML don't have any relation with that. UML, if you don't want to use the word U, you can use X, you can use Y, you can use Z. There is no relation with the UML. Okay. Yes, anything else?
सर आपने
No,
चैप्टर
sir.
6 PDF नहीं भेजी थी.
Okay, that I will send. No